And we're live here, your post-game coverage. I'm live here with Emmy Lowry. Emmy, several big hits, several RBIs in this game. We take a look into last week, the Trinity game. And we come out here and we put up 14 runs on a very good, very well-coached Charlton County team who's played some very big teams as well and competed in those games. How do we shift gears into Thursday from the outcome of today?
I say, let's still be ready and come and prepare as we did today.
Well, let's talk about your bat a little bit. You're swinging a hot bat, kid. I think we've got five players hitting over 500 right now, and you have 5 people in your lineup. That's a lot of damage. Just talk a little bit about what your approach was today and how you were able to have so much success.
Hit where the ball's pitched.
Hit where the ball's pitched, and you did that. You've been finding gaps since you got here. I think we're looking forward to a bright future here with the Lady Patriots. Congratulations, kid.
Thank you. Your turn, Gracie.
And this is the interview we've been wanting to see, and I feel like we should have had one of these already. But you know, and you're a ball player. You understand when you start out slow and when when things aren't clicking like they should. But today you were a finely tuned machine. It's starting to click for you now. We're seeing the Gracie Giddens that we wanted to see since last year. We carried this whole team all the way to Columbus, and now we're starting to see that Gracie. Tell me a little bit about your mindset today. What was it like to just change gears here?
Well, I'm not going to lie, coming off last game, I was kind of ticked off. I don't think we should have lost to Trinity. But I just came in with the momentum and the fight that I wanted to win this game because we cannot lose another game.
Right, absolutely, and we shouldn't have lost that one. But talking about your pitching, I mean, you were spot on today. You're hitting spots, you're throwing strikes. They put it in play. You left the defense behind you. How did you find that? Because it's something we haven't really. We've seen good stuff out of you this year, but we haven't seen a complete good game like you just did today. And I think that's kind of where you're here when other people aren't here. You're working in the cage and throwing, and you and Brylan working behind the scenes. That's where that comes from.
Yes, sir. I completely agree, and a big thank you to Brylan for catching me. But also today in the mound, I felt a lot more comfortable, and I felt comfortable with my D behind me, feeling comfortable that they could work behind me and make the plays that were needed.
Absolutely, and you've got a great defense. You're a great pitcher, great player. Let's talk about your at bats. Did you swing the bat hard today, man? A couple shots. If you would have got just a little bit more under, that ball's out of here. And that's a hard hit ball. It's 215-foot line drive. So I mean, we carry this into Thursday. How do we cruise into Thursday and beat a rowdy crowd in DEA? When I tell you they're rowdy, they're very rowdy.
I think the big deal will be to stay locked in, focus on what I need to do, and get that done.
I think we put up 10 on them in the first inning and don't let off the gas.
I agree.
Congratulations, welcome back, kid. Proud of you. Jeremy, Coach Corum. I mean, you finally got an out of 16 that you've been looking for this whole year. And she talked on camera about it and talked on air. It's just not been there consistently, but now we've seen the Gracie Giddens that we've been looking for since last year.
Yeah, no, sometimes, you get punched in the mouth and you kind of don't like the way it tastes, and then you can get up, right? Or and you can respond, or you can just kind of give in. And she's a competitor, dude. She's things, even though she hasn't necessarily pitched like she's wanted to at the beginning of the year, things have still kind of went our way as a team, right? So it's easy to see past that. And so, on Thursday, things didn't go our way, and I felt like she pitched better on Thursday too, even though she came in there and gave us some outs and gave us a chance and kept us in it. And, we kind of clawed back at the end. So I could kind of see her gaining that confidence back slowly but surely. Like it was her time to start today. We've kind of been rotating. And, I'll tell you, I was proud of her. She looked probably the most comfortable she's looked all year. She commanded the zone. She got ahead. She threw 3 pitches for a strike. Wasn't scared to go to pitches early, and I'm telling you, I was very impressed with her today.
And when your ace comes out and does her jobs like that, she's your ace, 100%. We've been looking for this out.
Well, it's and that's what I was just telling the team. I would say she's my ace because she's earned that with her experience.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
And the innings she's thrown for us. But however, I told her, I let her roll today. I was planning on going to all 3 of my girls again in the mound. And, I have just as much confidence in that next girl, in Emmy Lowry and Peyton Harper, as I do Gracie Giddens in the circle. And, you know, and so whenever I go pull one of them, I was telling them it's not because I think I don't have confidence in you. It's just, you know, I can see something where we're running out of gas, or we're maybe not just executing, or maybe, hey, you know, 2-3 times through the lineup, those hitters, smart hitters, start understanding what you're trying to go to, and it's nice to put something in there with a little different spin. Just let them see something different. So, hey, yeah, she's earned that definitely, but you know, I'm very satisfied with my other two as well.
And offensively speaking, Lowry, Gorley, Waldron, Giddens, Harris got on base twice from one. A couple times she got hit, a couple walks. I mean, you're seeing this offense produce here in big time spots, and that's something we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, you know, they're kind of making me eat my words. You know, I kind of talked about at the beginning of the year about how I felt like we would have to win some, you know, 4-3 ball games, 2-1 ball games, because I didn't know offensively what we were going to be. And you know, through 9 games, it's probably been my best offensive team by far. Just today, and just getting in the box, having a plan, having an approach, and we just got to understand, we got to be a little more detailed in our approaches, and they're still trying to learn that. You know, they're young, and you know, we got to get out of the mindset of, hey, I'm just trying to make contact. No, like, what are we trying to do in the box? And we got to stick to a specific plan. And I felt like today we swung at a lot of our pitches, whereas Thursday we swung a lot of pitchers' pitches, and we barreled a lot of balls up today. And you know, even our outs, or even some of the balls that had errors, they were caused because we hit them hard. And we can live with that all day, but I'm very, very pleased with the ABs today for sure.
And you take a team and you're like, I got a kid hitting 350, man, she's killing it. But you look at this team and you got six players hitting over 500, and like, when does this stop, or how does this end, or do we just keep going?
It's kind of unrealistic, you know. It's kind of dangerous, to be honest with you.
It's dangerous, very dangerous.
Because you're setting yourself up
as a pitcher. You're a
yeah.
pitcher, and I mean, you see 500 come up, and you're like, okay.
That, and as a hitter too, you know, we've got to make sure we're mentally tough all the way through the year. Because look, if I have 3 hitters in this lineup to hit 500, they're going to compete for Player of the Year, and that's not realistic, you know. And so you got to understand something, that eventually things are going to change a little bit, and we got to be mentally tough to know. You know, I was listening to Emma Gorley in the dugout. She's like, I'm only hitting 500. You know, like, what's going on? And I'm like, Emma, if you hit 500 at the end of the year, like, you're probably Player of the Year. You know, and so you know, so we got to understand, and we got to stick and make sure that we still understand we're having an approach. And hey, if I hit 400, that's good as well.
If say the end of the year rolls around and you have several girls hitting over 500, that's gonna be a tough choice on you. That's gonna put you in a bad spot.
Well, hey, I just hope. I'll tell you this: if we have,
they better open up some all-state positions.
If we even have 4 girls that are hitting over 400 at the end of the year, we'll be where we want to be at the end of the year.
Absolutely, absolutely. So big win going into a rowdy DEA crowd. You know what they bring to the table. Every time we went over there, it's been a barn burner. They're gonna be rowdy. It's gonna be irritating. What do we do here Thursday to just kind of shut that up?
Well, we control us, right? We do the things we got to do. Still not pleased with the way we're kind of showing up before games. You know, we've got to stay locked in, and you know, we're not really concerned about the other team in the dugout. We understand what we can do. We know what our potential is and what we're made of, and so we just got to stick to that and understand that, hey, you know, it is going to be rowdy, right? But at the same time, just do the little things. We're here to play softball. That game, when we go to DA, they're playing the same softball we're playing with today.
Absolutely.
And we got to understand that, and don't get freaked out. Hey, we get punched in the mouth, be ready to punch back.
Absolutely. Big win, Coach. Congratulations. See you Thursday.
All right.
I say that's a 13-1 win because it's 12 after 4. Big win by the Lady Patriots here. Let's keep this thing rolling. We'll see y'all Thursday at DEA right here on your Patriot Sports Network.